We're here with our Positive Controversy panel today. I have on-air personality Lindsay Christian, life coach, author, and speaker Dee Marshall. Ladies, Sheryl Sandberg and Beyonce, they're trying to get rid of the bossy word. But there's another B word that equally degrades, debases. It rhymes with witch. What do you guys think about that word and its place in society?
When you first told me about this episode, I said, child, the only B word I know is Beyonce. Because I immediately have omitted that word from my mental vocabulary. Because it is degrading in our society. Women refer to each other as the B word. It degrades, it tears us down, woman to woman, and I'm sure you agree.
I agree. And so much so, I had to think about, can I even talk to the topic, because it's not a word in my vocabulary. You know, I mentioned this, didn't I say, when you invited me to the show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in, my thinking about bossy is that it doesn't really hit the nail on the head. Mm-hmm. My thinking about bossy is that when you hear a woman being called bossy, what you really want to say is the other B word.
Right, she's a B.
Right.
She's a B.
Yeah.
I don't hear that many women say, or that many men say, oh, she's bossy. I hear them say, she's a B.
Mm-hmm. When you think about bossy and the other B word, which one really means power? Because to me, bossy in the courtroom, or bossy in a classroom, or bossy in the newsroom can mean she's powerful. Mm-hmm. She doesn't have to be the itch. Mm-hmm. It's really, to me, it just symbolizes power. And it's how we use it in our day-to-day vocabulary.
And that's a good point, because the more we use it, the more we give it power.
Yes.
So, what do you think about women using it as a term of endearment?
Unacceptable. It's like, hey, itch, no.
Yeah.
Or please refer to me by my name. Mm-hmm. It's Lindsay, it's Dee, it's Kristen. Mm-hmm. As to show a sign of respect.
Yes, absolutely. I agree. And you know what? You teach people how to treat you. And so as soon as somebody calls you out of your name, whatever label it would be, you have a responsibility to teach someone, no, that's not acceptable. And so it's just not acceptable. We have to take responsibility for ourselves and what we allow other people to place on us, what we allow other people to speak into our lives.
Reality television. I can turn on almost any reality television, and I'm going to hear that word tossed around amidst women. Very casually. My friend, whomever, that's what you hear tossed around. Do you think that is having an equally huge influence on the way it's used in everyday vernacular?
Absolutely. I feel like it's a standard to hear bleep, bleep, bleep when you are watching Housewives and Love and Hip Hop and all of these reality shows. It's like the standard now. And our young generation is looking to that as acceptable, and using the words as its common language, because it is common. Every other word is the B word in reality TV, and as it relates to other settings. People get upset. You get mad. You say certain things. It comes out, but it has to be inside before it can come out. So what do you think about that, Dee? About, the fact that it's not just coming from nowhere. If you can say it to someone else, it was there all along.
Right. It comes from a place of hurt. It comes from a place of fear, of anger.
And action. I reminisce on the times of yesterday, thinking on of the many mistakes I made, how I let myself be defined by someone else, but I know better now. I realize I was trying to fill a void in my life, when what I need was inside me all of the time. Now I can't imagine what my life would be if I never faced this reality. I'm grateful, I'm grateful, I'm grateful, I'm grateful, I'm grateful, I'm grateful, I'm grateful. Oh, I feel so free. I can finally visualize my destiny, and I won't settle for nothing less than what was meant for me. Can nobody hold me down? A precious gem is what I found deep inside of me. I'm grateful, I'm grateful, I'm grateful, I'm grateful, I'm grateful. The Lord has been faithful, He's been faithful, He's been faithful. Oh, and I'm grateful. He kept my mind in perfect peace. I'm grateful, forever covering me. I'm grateful. Oh, I'm grateful, Lord. I reminisce on the times of yesterday, thinking on all of the many mistakes I made, how I let myself be defined by someone else, but I know better now. I realize I was trying to fill a void in my life when what I needed was inside me all of the time. Now I can't imagine what my life would be if I never faced this reality. I'm grateful, 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 Lord. I feel so free. I can finally visualize my destiny, and I won't settle for nothing less than what was meant for me. Can nobody hold me down? A precious gem is what I found deep inside of me. Ooh, Lord, I'm grateful, I'm grateful, I'm grateful, I'm grateful, I'm grateful, I'm grateful, I'm so grateful, I'm grateful, I'm grateful, I'm grateful, Lord.
Cut.
Jose.